Hello, welcome to Anita the Pedagogue channel. Today, we want to continue with our English language lessons. We want to look at conventions of speeches and talks. Let's begin. Have you ever given a speech or listened to a speech? A speech is usually read out by individuals, heads of organizations, people in authority, people called to an event to speak, and it is usually directed at specific audience. A speech is a spoken presentation to an audience. Now let us look at the purpose of a speech. There are several reasons why speeches are given. 1. To persuade its audience to support an idea. 2. To explain a subject or idea. And 3. To describe a topic or past event. Let us look at the structure of a speech. A speech often follows a three-part structure. 1. Being the introduction of your speech. Ensure your introduction is highly engaging and interesting. You can begin by greeting your audience and give them the reason for your speech or talk. After writing your introduction, the next thing you move to is the body of your speech. Ensure you write a well-structured argument with several main points that include objection handling. Make sure you explain and persuade your audience to support your idea. It is important to use varied sentence structures and appropriate vocabulary for your audience. The final part of your speech is the conclusion. Finally, end your speech with a quick summary of your ideas in the body and your opinions. Be sure to write it in a way that leaves a memory in the minds of your audience. Now let us look at some essential persuasive devices you can use in your speech. Rhetorical question. Occasionally ask your audience a question that does not require an answer from them. This is to make sure they are following your speech. Rule of 3. Grouping words or ideas in threes to make them memorable. An example is, he was smart, diligent, and hardworking in everything he did. Using 3 adjectives to give emphasis. Emotive language. Using vocabulary and expressions that awakens the emotions of your audience to feel happy, sad, excited, bewildered, or gloomy towards your argument. Handling objections. Consider what your opponent or opposition might say and deal with it before they do. Mention things people are likely to disagree with you on and correct that disagreement. Hyperbole, that is exaggeration. Sometimes a little exaggeration helps emphasize your concerns or ideas. Using words like hundreds and thousands of people could be an exaggeration, but it helps in speech writing or in persuading your listeners. The use of an anecdote. This is using a real-life experience to help your audience relate to the argument. Or personal pronouns. Use personal pronouns for inclusiveness to help your audience know that you are including them in the speech or in the argument you are making. Repetition. Repeating some words, phrases, or sentences for effect in your speech help your audience to know that you are emphasizing an idea or a point which you want them to take note of. This brings us to the end of our lesson today. I hope this lesson was useful to you. Put in your comments and questions and I'll respond to you. Do like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Until I come your way again, keep learning.